Okay, so we're gonna start with some ankle rolls. So toe up on the wall, straight leg, you're gonna lean your hip in, then tracing circles with your hip. Do about 5 or 6, and then we're gonna switch directions, keeping that leg straight. Switching sides. Five or 6 each way, reversing. Good, from here we're gonna come into our hip cars. So hands on the wall, knee up to the chest, open the hip to the side, send it behind, tracing a circle with that knee, whole body is nice and tight. So we're gonna do 3 each way. Make sure the ribs stay down and we're not extending through the low back. And reverse. So keep the calf and hamstring pinched, hip extension, and then the knee and ankle come up at the same time as if you're clearing a hurdle. Wrapping around to the front. Rep number 2, be nice and tall, everything's tight. And rep number 3. Good, we're gonna switch sides. Again, paying attention to the core and make sure we're not sticking our bums out too much, extending through the low back. That's 2. 3, and reverse. Bearing through that range that feels kind of gross when you're coming up over the hurdle. Stay tight, stay controlled. Awesome. So from here we're gonna do heel raises. So with the heel raises, we're gonna do toes out. So heels are together, or we say duck foot. So use your wall for a bit of balance, and then you're coming up just on to the knuckles of your first and last digit, pushing through the big toe, come back down. So you wanna make sure you don't let your toes or your feet roll in or roll out. Squeezing the heels together at all times. Should feel it in your bum a little bit as well. So we're just gonna do 5 and then switch. So this time we're gonna do pigeon toe. So the toes are gonna be together and we're gonna be lifting. So we wanna avoid kind of dumping into any sort of inversion or eversion. So you can use a yoga block in between your heels if you want to achieve that, like so. So once you're set up, toes are closer together than the last one, heels are wide, nice and tall, and stand it up. So the block keeps the ankles and arches kind of true to their form. Pushing again through those 3 points of contact, the tripod. So the bottom knuckle of the big and little toe, and then through the big toe. So we're gonna do 5 of these. Awesome, couple more. Next one, coming into half kneeling. We're gonna do some pelvic tilts. So nice tall spine. You're gonna bring the ribs down towards the pelvis and tuck the tail between the legs. And then let go of that tilt, tuck. So you're tucking and untucking. We're gonna do a set of 8 each side. Good, coming into the other leg. Awesome. So that's 8 each side. And then the last one, we're going to do a curtsy lunge into a hip hike. So coming into a standing position. Feet are hip width. You're going to reach this foot behind, back knee plants behind the front ankle. And then as you come up, you're going to drive up through this hip. So see how I'm kind of lopsided here, and then depress the hip, lunge, hip hike, and hold, lunge, hip hike, and hold. 2 more. And then we're switching sides, so 5 on the other side. Again, reaching the foot back, back knee comes behind the back heel, hike the hip, hold. So it's as much balance on the one side as it is stability in that hip as you hike. If you need a wall for support, feel free to use that. Last one, and hike.